He wasn't born in a business empire. He didn't graduate from Harvard or IIT. And yet, he built one of India's biggest multinational companies, Airtel, and that too from scratch.
I have been a long traveler on this journey. Since 1983, I've been a part of India's telecom story.
A small town boy from Ludhiana in Punjab once sold bicycle parts, now rubs shoulders with global CEOs, influences telecom policies, and connects over 500 million people across Asia and Africa. This is not just a business story. It is a story of vision, grit, failure, audacity. This is the story of Sunil Bharti Mittal. Born in 1957 in Ludhiana, Sunil was raised in a family with political roots. His father, Satpan Mittal, was a renowned politician of his time. But politics never excited Sunil Bharti Mittal. His heart was set in business, not boardrooms, but bazaars. At 18, he borrowed 20,000 rupees from his father and started Bharti Overseas Trading Company. His first venture, selling crankshafts for bicycles, a small but steady business in a cycle-driven Punjab economy. But Sunil didn't just stop at bicycles. In 1981, he spotted an opportunity of importing gensets, the portable Japanese generators from Suzuki. Demand boomed, profits soared. It seemed like the big break he was waiting for. Then in 1983, disaster struck. The government of India suddenly banned import of generators, killing his business overnight. Years of work gone in a policy decision. For most, it would have been an end. But for Sunil, it was just a beginning. Before we move forward with Sunil Bharti Mittal, please do consider subscribing to this channel if the subjects of business, finance and economy are of your interest. While others mourned their losses, Sunil looked forward and kept looking for opportunities. During one of his trips to Taiwan, he saw something India hadn't embraced yet: push-button phones. At the time, India was stuck in rotary dial era and phone connections took years to get. He returned back to India, tied up with foreign manufacturers, and launched Beetle Teletech, offering push-button landline phones, cordless sets, and fax machines. His product was truly revolutionary for Indians, more advanced and more stylish, and it clicked. But Sunil's hunger didn't just stop at hardware. In 1992, the Indian government liberalized telecom sector, offering mobile licenses to private players. For Indians of that generation, it was like carrying your cordless phone instrument across the city. It was a revolution in waiting. Sunil, with no telecom background, had no godfather or large balance sheet, but had what many others did not have: foresight. In 1995, Bharti Cellular launched Airtel in Delhi. Both outgoing and incoming calls were at 16 rupees per minute. In addition to activation charges and security deposit charges, mobile phones became the status symbol. Yet Sunil believed that it would be a common man's tool if priced right and scaled fast. Any idea about the models of the phones that were launched initially in India? Do write them in the comments. Building a telecom company in 90s was like jumping off a cliff along with the aircraft, getting into it on the way down, starting its engine and then making it take off. Tower networks were expensive, spectrum was scarce, call drops were frequent, and Airtel was bleeding capital. To survive, Mittal outsourced operations, a move unheard of at that time. While others wanted to own everything, he leased networks from Ericsson. Customer care was outsourced and focused only on brand, pricing and scale. This strategy allowed him to expand faster, cheaper, and with more focus than his rivals. By early 2000, Airtel had overtaken giants like BSNL, MTNL, and Hutch in urban centers. In 2008, Reliance Communication under Anil Ambani slashed tariffs, forcing Mittal to drop prices. The real test came in year 2016 when Mukesh Ambani launched Jio, offering free calls and data. Many telecom players collapsed. Vodafone merged with Idea. Aircel died, but Airtel, bruised, battered, deeply in debt, survived. Why? Because Mittal didn't panic. He doubled down on data infrastructure, invested in Airtel Payment Bank, bought out Telenor India, and raised billions in equity to fight back. Sunil's ambition wasn't just limited to India. In 2010, he made India's biggest overseas telecom acquisition, Zain Telecom's operations in 15 African countries, for a sum of about $10.7 billion. Most said it was over-ambitious, but today Africa is one of the strongest markets of Airtel. Today Bharti Airtel operates in 17 countries with a subscriber base of 500 million. Sunil also founded Bharti Foundation, which runs over 250 Satya Bharti schools for underprivileged children and supports over 4 lakh students in rural India. His personal wealth has crossed over $20 billion, but he remains grounded, media shy, from selling cycle parts in Ludhiana to shaping telecom policies of India. From importing phones to connecting rural Africa, Sunil Bharti Mittal is a living proof that you don't need a godfather to build a business empire. All you need is resilience, vision, and courage to take risks when everyone else plays safe. If this story has inspired you, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do share with someone you know who's looking for an inspiration for a startup or business. Comment below who's next. Should we cover Rise of Narayan Murthy, Ritesh Agarwal, or Ambani brothers? Be inspired, keep building.